Assalamualaikum to our HTT 680 Sustainable Tourism Management Lecturer, Madam Azah, and to my fellow classmates. Welcome to our Google Meet session where we will discuss about the Malaysia Tourism Information Centre, or also known as matic. Before we start with the presentation, allow me to introduce my group members. In this group, we will be having Nuri Nadira, Nurul Ain Syafiqah, Elina Bete, Angku Nur Umairah, and me myself, Nur Yasmina Ziha. With that, let's begin our Google Meet session.
matic has been open to the public since middle of August 1989. Besides, matic is one of the departments of MOTEC that provide information for tourists. Then, the Ministry of Culture, Arts and Tourism refurbished the main building, added 2 wings to the existing building and renamed it Malaysia Tourist Information Complex. It was enabled them to experience the essence of Malaysia within the complex through the various culture shows and demonstrations. Thus, on February 16, 2001, the name was changed to Malaysia Tourism Centre, also known as Pusat Pelancongan Malaysia, was born. As a Malaysia Tourism Centre, matic provides various facilities and services which are information counter, police counter, Malaysia Heritage Exhibitions, access to internet, Malaysia travel business, Karya Nikah, which the craft shop, cafeteria, cultural shows, and other services that can make people or tourists easy to access.
Since the arrival of the digital age, matic has been active on their official website, and meanwhile, their physical buildings are closed. During the Movement Control Order MCO that has been implemented by the government. This issue arises when their official website does not provide as much information as the consumer might be looking for. Hence, we selected matic to ensure that we can bring matic back to their objective, which are to be the world-class one-stop center for the tourists, which offer the information and also other relevant tourist products to their consumer. Since there are quite a number of negative feedbacks regarding matic, and this will lead to the bad impression of tourists towards matic as one of the tourist information center, this issue has been categorized into 2 sectors, which are the management sector and also the facility sector. Due to this issue that I'm going to talk about later, we have come out with several ideas on how to improve and innovate these issues into a better version of matic.
Okay, my name is Nurul Ain and I will continue with the issue. So these are the analysis on the TripAdvisors and also Google Map, where there are 2 types of the issue complained by the tourists, which are about the management and also facilities. So before that, the objective of matic is to be the world-class one-stop tourist center for foreign and also local tourists by offering services and also facilities such as tourist information counter, modern and equipped hall, and also other tourism-related services. Okay, so for the management, the information provided at the matic is very limited. The brochure provided only contain basic information to the tourists to the point that they would rather read a travel book and use the internet as a search engine to know more about the information of the tourism information in Malaysia. They also make a comparison with the central market where they can get more free maps and also informative brochures which are easier for them to use. There are also complaints about the poor services provided by the staff at matic, where they did not put any effort to give extra information to the tourists. Okay, for the facilities, majority of the positive feedback about the matic is about the quality and music and the cultural performance that really caught every tourist's eyes, and not forget to mention of the local food served at the matic, which are really superb and very satisfied. But unfortunately, some of the tourists have problems with the facility for the registration to join the event that was held at the matic. So the registration need to get improved, especially provided a credit card facility in the ticketing office to enhance the participation of local people and also international tourists in the event. So the parking spot also one of the concern among the visitors, as as the space provided is not enough since majority of the local tourists are using cars as their main transportation. And not forget to mention when we're talking about cars, the location given on the website are not accurate and cannot be accessed on the Google Maps. So this is a very serious issue as some of the tourists they cannot find the accurate location of matic, so they are depending on the GPS and ending up wasting their time just to find the right location of matic.
Innovation or privatization. In the last decade, public enterprise generally has been identified as inefficient and less innovation-oriented due to their monopoly orientation. It also included matic. Simultaneously, it has been believed that a potential appropriation on the part of the private sector would boost their innovative skill, prompting a severe market competition and a novel business environment. So we find that a privatization prospect has a positive effect on agency management. Moving on, privatization is the transfer of ownership or management of the public assets or services into the private sector, in which we can maximize economic, social, and environmental value, and also promote good governance, equity, and efficiency, and also deliver the optimal policy mix of public and private provision within the economy. Privatization could develop a more sustainable development model for matic and improve efficiency and solve the issues stated, while also reducing the financial administrative burden on the government, improving skills and production, promoting accelerated economic growth, reduce the size and the participation of the public sector in the economy, and also help to achieve the goals of country economic policy.
For the next slide, we will look on the implication of the new model of matic towards the social environment and the economy. Towards the social, it can create awareness among the local people and the tourists about the cultural perspective, and at the same time, it will improve the social wellness, boost confidence and perspective for the future. Next, the new model of matic can empower the host community and increase the participation of local people in the tourism industry. With that, it will increase the cross-cultural interaction where it can help people to understand and keeping the local culture, arts, craft, and the tradition. Now, we will look on the implication towards the environment. The first point is matic can help to protect and conserve the environment. It can lead the local community and the tourists in raising the environmental awareness and may be used to fund the conservation of natural places while increasing their economic worth. Next point is matic can improve the facilities of the tourism attraction that listed under the matic. This is because the facility that we have at the tourism attraction will be always being upgraded and developed in order to give a convenience experience for the visitors. The last one is the implication towards the economy. matic have the ability to create job opportunity for the local people. At the same time, it will increase the quality of life for the local people. By having this kind of job opportunity, it will surely can improve the standard of living of the local people because it improves the income of the local people.
With this innovation that we have stated, we hope it can be improvised and enhance the existence of matic system in the management sector and also the facility sector. Besides, we believe that the information provided on their official website will continually be updated to ease the consumer. Therefore, we expect this innovation to bring more positive feedback from the existing consumer as well as the potential consumer in the future. Being saying that, we hope it can change the point of view and the negative perspective of the consumer toward the local government company. Lastly, we hope that the local and the foreign tourists can recognize more about matic as one of the world-class one-stop tourist information center in Malaysia.